Let's go, Venus. All right, guys, welcome back. We are now at Newton County High School, and we will be playing Clarkdale. Clarkdale. You say the Bulldogs, Brent?
It's the Bulldogs.
I already don't like them. You know, I'm not a Bulldog fan by any means.
Maybe we can give them another loss today.
Yeah, I tell you what, they got the pinstripe maroon, or off brown, as I like to call it, like them Bulldogs from Starkville. But here we go. No national anthem. They had the national anthem before the first game. This is the second game of the night, at least the second game of the night. We'll get lineups to you. We'll get defensive alignments. But right now we're going to play ball. We do have in the circle Kate Johnson, senior, your Northwest signee.
Yeah, and you're going to have to give me a few minutes. I'm still entering their lineup before I can give you any
You go ahead
stats.
and I can I can talk. That's about all I'm good at these days. You got Mallory Meadows leading off for the Bulldogs. Swing and a miss. Nice complex here. I tell you what, I'm very impressed. Nice facilities both. You got a baseball game going on also. And we are in action. 0-1's your count, top of the first inning. Ball up. Counts even. Drove down to Jackson yesterday. Played Madison Central, took care of business there. Eased on over here to Newton County today. It'll be a foul ball, strike two. 12's your count. You got nobody out, top of the first. Defensive lineman, you got Hayden Hodge behind the plate. Macy Deaver Boaz on third. Jayla Seitz on second. Jayla Seitz on shortstop. Callie Desmond, second base. Olivia Higginbotham on first. Left field is going to be Katie Gentry. Center field, ball's up. Center field is going to be KK Kirkpatrick. And your right fielder is going to be Madison York for the good guys tonight.
All right, Lee. So Kate Johnson in the circle has thrown 21 in a third innings, faced 94 batters. She's got a 4-0 record. She's given up 10 earned runs, only 6 walks, and 14 strikeouts.
Yeah, she's a good one. Ball's going to be line drive in the left field. First hit of the night. Single for Meadows. Do not know a whole lot about Clarkdale. I'm sure you're looking them up as we speak, but I do know Taylor Reed. Taylor Reed or Red is coming to the plate. I'm thinking it's Taylor Reed. I'm sorry. Meadows on first. Lefty steps in the box. Swing and a miss. 0-1's your count.
So Taylor has a 192 average on 52 at-bats. She's got an on-base, though, of 354.
Ball's down. Gonna bounce away. Meadows eases into second base. A lot warmer tonight than it was last night, especially we're inside tonight. I think I like being up. I'd rather be cold up closer myself.
So I think that's Mallory on second.
I got Mallory Meadows.
Oh, okay. That's her last name. Okay,
there we go. Foul ball. 12's your count. Nobody out. Meadows on second base.
Yeah, their game changer does not have first and last names, so.
Ball up. Counts even. 2-2's your count. Nobody out. Top of the first inning. I really thought a little lefty up, you might push one down third, play a little small ball. He's trying to get her out of that 180 slump, I guess. 2-2's your count. Called strike three. We got a little higher strike zone tonight too. Hope it's not as high as last night.
Well, that one right there was not as high as last night.
Good pitch up.
The rule book says knees to armpits, and that one was.
Umpires can't read.
All right, this is
one down, top of the first.
Ellington.
I got Delaney Ellington at the plate. Called strike. And at the angle where we're really up high, we can't tell.
Well,
we can still gripe at them.
Lee, and I'm going to give you some stats on Clarkdale. I don't know how good they are because I'm telling you the game changer is all over the place. Delaney has a 350 average on 40 at-bats, 422 on-base percentage. She's had 3 doubles on the season.
Well, she's sitting in the 3-hole for a reason, you can bet. Ball's down, blocked up by Hayden. 1-1 is your count. 1 out, 1's everywhere. Ellington with an RBI opportunity. Meadows on second base. Foul ball. Runs your count to 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Macy wanted to check, I guess, see if the ball was still around. I'm not sure. Don't give Kate a chance to throw it in because she'll go through a box of balls. Ball's out. 2-2's you count. That's exactly where she wanted it. She's probably going to take something off this one here. Flip it up there.
All right, their game changer's a little bit better than their match prep's a little bit better than game changer, so I'll shift over to that.
Ball up, runs it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. See if we can throw an egg here. Come in. I think we had that yellow bus drag a little bit the first couple innings last night. See if we can lose a pretty good pitch, I thought. Got runners at first and second. Got 1 out. You got number 11, Mackenzie Lundy, hitting in a 4-hole coming to the plate. All right. Bulldogs got a little something going. Runners at first and second.
All right, Lundy has a 217 average on 23 at-bats. She's had 5 hits, with 2 of those being doubles.
Ball up. Come on, KJ. Got to dial in here. 10's your count. 1 out. Ball's going to leave the yard here easy. I'm telling you. See, not only is it 200 down the line, but it's straight across. And this is a field I'd like to hit in. Back in the day. Called strike. Hey, he's established it up there again, right there, across the letters. 1-1's your count, 1 out. Top of the first inning, got a 0-0 ball game. Ellington at first, Meadows at second. Ball's going to be hit to your second base with a little squibbler to second. Desmond takes care of it for the second out of the inning. Brings up Abby Mowry. Two down, top of the first inning.
Mowry has a 129 average on 31 at-bats. She's had 4 hits, all singles.
Called strike, 0-1's your count. Yeah, what's their record, Brent? I don't think they play as many games as we have.
I'll double check it, but I think I
You
think
said
it's
8 and 7. Yeah, okay. And we won our
14-0.
14th game last night. Ball's down. You got a 1-1 count, 2 outs. Called strike. 12's your count, 2 outs. 1 ball, 2 strike. Good pitch. I think, did she take a little off that, Brent?
I'm sorry, I was not watching. I know that surprises you when Kate's pitching, but I was looking down.
Tell you what, I just like the pinstripes. Clarkdale's got nice uniforms. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Hayden gobbles it up, throws her out at first base for the 3rd out of the inning. Got out of that mess.
All right. All right, so we are through half inning. Score is 0-0. 0 runs, 1 hit, 0 errors, 23 pitches. Due up for the Tigers, top of our lineup, Gentry, Higginbotham, Deaver Boaz.
Yeah, I'm going to stay with you. I'm going to give you the rest of the lineup. As Brent said, you got Katie Gentry leading off. Olivia Higginbotham hitting in the 2-hole. Macy Deaver Boaz hitting 3rd. Callie Desmond in the cleanup spot. Hayden Hodge hitting 5th for the Tigers. Jayla Sykes, your shortstop, hitting 6th. Bertley Barrett will be the DP for tonight. KK Kirkpatrick playing center field, hitting 8th. And in your 9-hole, Madison York. Defensively for the Bulldogs, you have Mabry Meadows in the circle. Let me see here. Go down. Costello will be behind the plate. Elena Nixon will be at 3rd. Delaney Ellington, your 2nd baseman. Mackenzie Lundy will be at 1st. Your left fielder, let me see here. They do not.
So the flex all the way at the bottom is your left fielder.
Yeah, Addie Mosley. They did not put flex left fielder. Center fielder, Taylor Reed. And your right fielder, which I couldn't read.
It's Jay. It's last name's Jay.
Rivers J. I have 2 second basemen there, so I couldn't read their writing. But that's the way it is. Not that the Tigers really care where they're playing, but we thought we'd fill you in just in case. Bottom of the 1st, Katie Gentry comes to the plate.
So what was the last name on the left fielder?
On the left fielder, let me see here.
It's the flex at the bottom.
Addie Mosley is what I have.
Mosley. Don't have her. Don't know who she is.
I'm telling you, I love our pinstripes too. I'm just, that's that Coach Jake Gibbs playing for the New York Yankees, bringing them back to Ole Miss back in the day. First pitch of the, he almost called. He went to call.
He wanted to, didn't he?
Yeah, he was
All
balls
right.
out.
Meadows has a 3.790 ERA in 6 appearances. She has thrown 24 innings, given up 13 earned runs.
Ball's going to be hit hard, barreled up to the 3rd baseman. Good play by Nixon. Throws her out at first for the 1st out, the bottom of the 1st inning. Brings up Olivia Higginbotham.
Well, we've got word that the picture looks good. Everything's going well.
Ball up.
Game started early, so I was a little nervous about getting it all ready. So Olivia Higginbotham is at bat. She's a senior with a 5.48 average on 42 at bats, a 6.12 on base percentage.
Called strike. I'm going to tell you what, umpires have been filling her up with a high strike zone last night.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Tonight, I mean, it's up around her chin. You got a 1-1 count. This is a Colin signee. Next year she'll be playing at Colin Community College. 1-1's you count, 1 out. Called strike, pretty good pitch there, outer half of the plate. She's moving in and out pretty good right here.
Yeah. So to finish on Olivia, she's got 5 doubles and 2 triples on the season.
You know, swing and a miss. Don't see that a ton out of Olivia. Hey, I'm telling you, call the ball up, it just messes your bat up. It
No,
does.
that's only her 5th strikeout in 50 plate appearances.
Yeah, she just doesn't do it much. Macy Deaver Boaz, the University of Arkansas commit. Macy's been tearing it up.
So Macy has a 5.48 average on 42 at bats. Sorry, I just read off Olivia's. A 6.25 average on 40 at bats, 700 on base, 5 doubles, 3 triples, and 4 home runs.
Called strike up. I'm telling you, he has. He's consistent up there. I'll tell you what, they leave it to. Macy will hit one over the building out there if they leave it up. 1-1 you count, 2 outs.
Yeah. So their coach has already recognized that as well. I don't know if you could see the catcher from where you're sitting, but she gave a high glove on that last pitch, and the girl just threw it a little too high.
Ball's going to be rolled over to third base. Picks it up, throws Macy out at first. Just a little out front. She'll dial in. She makes adjustments as well as any high school hitter I've seen. Does a good job.
All right, Lee, we're through 1. Your score is still 0-0 between the Tigers and the Bulldogs. 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, 10 pitches, no one left. Due up for Clarkdale, Jay, Castillo, and Voller.
All right, back at it, guys. Top of the second inning. Rivers J is leading off for the Bulldogs. Does that sound right?
That's exactly right.
There we go. I still like the name Cruz from last night.
Yeah, I do too.
Really cool. There was some baseball movie, a guy named Cruz. It was cool, I think. Foul ball. That's what you got to do. Get ahead of them right here. You got an 0-1 count.
All right, Rivers has a 375 average on 24 at bats. She's had 8 hits, scored 7 runs. 3 of the hits were triples and 1. I'm sorry, 3 were doubles and 1 triple.
So I would assume that she has some wheels. 0-1 you count. Nobody out. Top of the second. I'm sorry. Bottom of the second. No, we're not. We're in the top. I keep saying, I'm thinking this is their home field. It's not. That's going to mess me up all night. That's all right. I screw up a lot.
Yeah, we happen to be
we got the hammer tonight.
The home Tigers on the Cougars, Newton County Cougars field.
I am very impressed with this place. Love the wall out there. Ball's going to be hitting 4-hole, base hit. They come out. They're not afraid. They're not intimidated at all. It's the number 1 ranked team in Mississippi. Becca Castillo comes to the plate. Castillo sounds like some of my old players. Go overseas and get a few of them.
Castillo has a 300 average on 20 at bats.
Yeah, we're going to play a little small ball here. Squares the bunt, fouls it off.
She has 6 hits, scored 9 runs. All the hits have been singles.
Well, let's see if she can hit something real hard right here to Jayla. Let's turn to double play. which we've turned several. I think we've turned 3 on the year, double play.
At least. We turned 2 in one game, didn't we?
Yeah. The ball's going to fall in. Base hit. Back-to-back hits for the Bulldogs. Runners at first and second. Bulldogs have a little something going. Brings up Voller, Anna Larkin Voller.
I think we're
Coach Whitten has found something.
Do you know what the number of the player on first is?
I do not. I can't see. I can barely see you.
But so we've got a copy of their lineup card. That is Bella Castillo, 0.
Yeah, Coach is looking at him like, oh man, something goofy might have happened. But I checked. When I was calling lineup, I had something goofy on her too. I can't remember.
Yeah, she must be wearing a different number today.
Yeah, and that's all right. We can just.
But the way the lineup cards work, the last name is the first thing you look for. So.
That's why we check those things. I've done it before, and the umpire go, "Hey, dude, you just hit the wrong." I'm like, well, they forgot their uniform at the dorm, so we had to change something up. We normally stole it from a pitcher, and they'd get mad. They didn't think I liked pitchers. All right, we got no outs. Top of the second inning. Do have runners at first and second. Rivers on second. Becca on first. Got Voller at play. We're going to play a little small ball. Foul ball. 0-1's your count. Ball's down. Yeah, I thought it hit her. All right, bases juice. Got something going here. Elena Nixon comes to the plate. Called strike. Fill up the zone tonight. We'll be all right. Got no balls, 1 strikes, nobody out. Top of the second inning. 0-0 ball game.
Nixon has a 263 average on 19 at bats. She's had 5 hits, all of those singles.
Foul ball. 0-2's you count. They come out hacking, Brent. They're not scared. Ball up. 12's you count. You got nobody, top of the second. Big time for a strikeout right here, KJ. Like 12's your count, correct?
No, I got 22.
22's your count. at bat. There we go. I'm looking at your scoreboard. A little goofy. Base hit up the box. Going to score at least one. On plate 2, the base hit. 2-0 Bulldogs. Clarkdale. Got runners at first and second. Still have nobody. Top of the second inning. Ball up, 10's your count. Meadows had a single her first at bat. Called strike. It's going to be a fair ball. Hits the third base chalk line. I'm not sure what he's called interference. I'm not sure what's going on.
He's called obstruction on something. So that runner's out. But then what else?
I'm not sure what I couldn't see what happened. So she comes back up here to hit.
So
it's still a 2-0 ball game. I'm not sure what happened here. If somebody could see it, please let us know what's going on, because I couldn't tell what happened.
Yeah, the same hitter's back in the box, right?
Yes. I have no clue what happened. I wish I could tell you. We're upstairs, and I can't even see third base. You got some pillars right here. I can't see third base. So something goofy happened, and we will.
Well, the only thing I can think of is maybe he called that a foul ball.
He called.
I know. I saw him hold his hand out, but.
Okay, and that might have been it. I got a text. Somebody's got a text. Swing and a miss. He had to call it a foul ball then, correct? All right, 1 down, 2-0 Tiger. That's big.
Yeah, somebody watching said he called it a foul.
Well, I'm going to tell you this.
Looked like it hit the chalk to me.
Sure did.
I'll take the foul.
Yeah, amen.
No different than that foul ball in the start of the JV game yesterday that ended up being a triple afterwards.
Yeah. Ball's down. Hey, that could be big right there. All right, 1-0's your count. Called strike. 1-1. 1 out. 2-0 Bulldogs over your Tigers. Top of the second inning. That will not be the score at the end of the ball game. Bet. Ball's down. Two balls, one strike. Got 1 out. Big time. Pop something up in the infield, see if we can get a strikeout right here. 21's your count, 1 out. Ball's going to be popped up to your first baseman. Higginbotham comes in, makes a diving catch for the second out of the inning. And that was Reed, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
heck of a catch by
Yeah, it
Olivia
really
Higginbotham. She went down into that warning track, gravel, crushed brick. That could not have felt good.
Now, that's what you want. I can tell you pulled weeds out of a warning track before. They do look good, though. Hey, well, I was at Ole Miss. They had the pitchers go out there and do it. So, all right, ball's out. You got a strike on. I thought he called it out. I think you do have a 10 count.
Yeah, he called it out. He didn't call a strike.
Do have 2 outs. 2-0 Bulldogs still. Got runners at second and third. Swing and a miss. Foul ball and a catch. So swing and a miss. Ellington at the plate. Walked her last at bat. 0-2's you count. 2 outs.
It's 1-1.
Same thing. Kinda. After this
Well,
pitch.
he hasn't held his hands up, but I'm pretty sure he called that first one a ball.
Yeah, I think he called
That was
it
the same
out.
motion he gave on the first one. So
Yeah, I think it's 21. I'm not.
yeah, he's holding them up now. 21.
There we go. All right. Come on, KJ. Pop her up. Ball up. I think you got 31s you count here.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, KJ, the umpire's confusing her. The scoreboard says one thing, he says another. Now you got full count. He needs to watch it before she just flings it back to her. She about got hit.
Oh, Kate thought that was a strike there?
Yeah, I think she thought that was it. 32's your count. 2 outs. 2-0 Bulldogs, top of the second. Big out right here. Swing and a miss. There it is.
All right, good inning for the Bulldogs. They lead after 1.5. They lead 2-0 over the Tigers. There were 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 27 pitches, 2 runners left on. Due up for the Tigers, Desmond, Hodge, and Seitz. All right, we're back for the bottom of the second. Callie Desmond's at the plate. Callie has a .432 average on 37 at-bats. Fouled that one straight back, Lee. She has a .521 on-base percentage. She's had 16 hits on the season, 4 doubles, and a home run.
Yeah, she's been consistent for the last couple of years for us. Just got to get something going here. Get the crooked number, tie this thing up. She's spinning it pretty good. She's keeping us, again, as last night, she's not throwing it by anybody. She's keeping us off balance a little bit. Got to look for that one pitch barreled up. One at a time. Yeah, not sure what the count is. Foul ball down the left field line. Now the bathroom's about down the stairs, upstairs. Oh, I know, I found it.
Okay.
But you got to run the stairs. I'm not in that good a shape.
And we're at least 2 stories up.
Yeah.
Or 3 stories.
Ball down. I do believe we got a 2-2 count. Hey, there we go. That corrected on the scoreboard. Need to get something going right here. Ball down. Desmond fighting back, got a 32. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count on Desmond. Ball's going to be popped up. Oh, my goodness, catcher misses it. Got to like that. That's going to be a 2-base error for Callie Desmond. You got to like that. Just can't do that against this group. Don't want to give us too many more outs.
Yeah, and that was a communication problem between the pitcher and the catcher. It was basically halfway out. That really hard play for the catcher to make.
Pitcher's got to come up and catch that ball. All right, brings Hayden Hodges to the plate. See if we can got an RBI opportunity right here. You got Desmond on second. Hayden hitting 5-hole for us. See if we can barrel something up. I was going to say that Easton ball's going to be bunting. Sacrifice bunt. Great job. Hayden moves the runner over to third. Well, we're apt to score a lot of runs, but I tell you what, you just never know. You're at somebody else's field. Hey, we got to play to get a couple right here. You got a great hitter at the plate, Jayla Sykes. Ball's down.
Jayla has a 351 average on 37 at bats, 386 on base percentage. She's had 13 hits, 3 of them doubles, 2 triples, and a home run.
Yeah, go ahead and tie this thing up. See if you can get something up on Jayla and let her. Ball's up. He's calling it up. He continues to call it up. She had a little spice on that one. All right, 1-1's your count. 1 out. It's tough to do anything with that pitch. Foul ball in the right field line. Pulling that front shoulder just a little bit, not getting the barrel through the zone. That's why you foul that pitch off. Trying to do a little too much on a pitch on the outer half of the plate there. She stays on that. She drives it through the scoreboard over there. Hey, big at bat here. We need to cut this lead in half. Ball up. Yeah, make her work. Let's get this pitch count up also.
All right, so I must have missed a button because she's fouled 2 off, right?
Yeah. It's something in 2. Ball up. I would not give up on any pitch up above my belt. Because
no. And really up above the letters.
Yeah. All right. Scoreboard's got a 3-2 count. Let's go with that. Just pulling off just a little bit. Jayla trying to do a little too much there. I was talking to Boscheron the other day. We hit a little bit. And she was kind of doing the same thing. You got to let that top hand eat, man. Let it throw the knob at it, but that top hand's got to get the barrel out there. You got Bertley Barrett coming to play, and I like to see her up here in this position right here. She'll tie one up in a heartbeat. Get her something she can drive, get them arms extended, and see if we can put a dent out there in Newton County.
Bert has a 273 average on 22 at bats, 360 on base. She's had 6 hits, with one of those being a double.
Yeah, she's due to hit one a long way, and she can. We got to get on fire top to bottom all the way through, you know. Really good pitch there, really good pitch. Not something you want to swing at with a 0-0 or a 1-0 count there. So that's her pitch. But, you know, we get on fire from top to bottom, and this offense can be dangerous right here. We just hadn't done it early the last 2 games. Last night it took us a minute. Oh, she just missed that pitch. All right, 12's you count, 2 outs. Again, I just can't go on enough about this complex. And when you come to a place like this and look, it just says something about the community, too. They've got involved, I guarantee you, and these coaches work hard. You can tell a lot by your field. These coaches here know what they're doing. Ball up. Uh-oh. 22's you count, 2 outs. The Bulldogs did not like that. 2's everywhere. All right, full count. Bertley ought to get something really good to hit right here. See if she can lay the wood to it. That wasn't a horrible pitch she just threw either. Ball's up.
You know, I like what the hitters have been doing in this inning. They've seen more pitches in this inning. You know, even last night, starting off with Madison Central, I like also being aggressive, but I also want to see a few pitches, and you know, we're seeing a little bit more pitches making the pitcher work.
Yeah, especially on some. Most time you get your timing on deck. I like those pictures of the big leaguers hitting, and you got your guy on deck and your guy in the hole all getting their timing down, and that's where you get it. But until you step in the box, man, you got to, you know, see a couple pitches and.
Yeah, there's a great video. Can't remember who the coach is. That when he recruits, he looks at what the kids in the dugout are doing.
Right.
Are they watching? What
Right.
is the pitcher doing?
All right, KK Kirkpatrick comes to the plate, which I like right here. You got Rochelle on. We're probably going to see some movement. I mean,
Who came in?
I think it's Rochelle. We need KK hot now. Big at bat here for KK. That was a very good at bat by Bertley. Got an 0-1 count on KK. Ball's down. Got York on deck. 2 good ones here. See if we can pick up a crooked number right here. Need something. That ball's going to be hit up the box. Base hit. Center fielder. Ball's in front. Oh.
Good job.
Do have a first and third situation here. Big hit there for KK. 2-1 ball game. Splits the lead in half. Got 2 outs.
And really good base running by Rochelle to go ahead and get to third base and be ready to score on a pass ball or whatever happens.
Yeah, she scared me a little bit. I was hoping she'd.
Well,
ball's in front of you.
They didn't think she was going to go, and they threw to the cutoff instead of throwing to third. So we did get a little lucky.
Sun got in our eyes again. We'll have a stolen base by KK. Oh, he's got runners at second and third for York. Big at bat here early for Madison York. That stolen base puts us up around probably somewhere close to 110.
That's 111.
Yeah. All right. Ball's going to be hit to shallow center field. Going to fall for 2 for a stand-up double for York that didn't get out of the dirt. And you got to love that. She needed that. She's hit some balls right at people. So,
again, excellent base running. She was going to because there was 2 outs. They caught it, innings over. They did not catch it. We scored 2 runs, and she got to second base.
Well, they also know Coach Witten would light them up if they're not hustling 100% of the time. All right, we've got a 3-2 ball game. Good guys back on top. Bring Katie Gentry up. Lace a bullet to third base. Her first at bat. It's a good play by your third baseman. I'd tell you your name if I had my glasses on.
It is. Oh, the third baseman is Nixon.
Yeah, she made a good play on Katie earlier in the ball game, first inning. Ball's down, gonna get between the legs. York eases into third base. By definition, I guess that's a wild pitch. Should have been stopped.
I scored at the pass ball.
Yeah, I didn't know if it hit her glove or hit the ground before it got to her.
Is that part of the rule?
If it hits the ground before, no matter how easy of a block it should be, it's a. And I didn't know that. I read up on some of that last year.
Then that one was a wild pitch because it did hit the ground first.
Because I always expect my catchers to do their job back there, and blocking's part of it. But also, I don't know if there was it's tough because they could be calling it in. She throws it out. And catching's not the easiest position in the world. Ball's going to be hit to your shortstop. Makes a good play. Throws her out at first. I'm going to tell you what. Pretty close. She was out. Good play by your shortstop.
All right, Lee. Good inning for the Tigers. Bottom of the inning for the Tigers. So there was 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, 27 pitches, 1 runner left on. Due up for the Bulldogs is Lundy, Mowry, and Jay. Your score is Tigers 3, Bulldogs 2.
All right, guys, back at it. Top of the 3rd inning. 3-2 Tigers over your Bulldogs. Abby Mowry struck out her first at bat. She's stepping in the box. See if we can duplicate that. Got a new pitcher in the circle. Maddie Sowell, lefty, for your Tigers. Ball up. 1-0's your count. All right, ball 2.
Sal in the circle. She's pitched, catching my breath, going up those stairs. 17 2/3, faced 69 batters. She's got a 2-0 record with a couple saves.
Ball's going to be laced to left field for a single. Got her hands going really well on that pitch, man. She smoked that to left field. That's what happens. You got to get ahead early.
So Maddie's only given up 1 earned run, 11 strikeouts on the season, and has an incredible ERA of 0.396.
Yeah, you got Abby Mowry. Abby Mowry coming to the plate. That was Lundy. She grounded out to second her first at bat. Previously said she struck out. Mowry struck out her first at bat. See if we can duplicate that. Sal just got behind, kind of left that one over the center of the plate. The ball's hit well to center field. It's going to be over your center fielder's head. KK gobbles it up, holds her to a single, and you can't hit a harder single than that. That ball hit the base of the wall. Little stuff like that. I mean, they ought to be standing on second and third there, and that just.
So I was watching the ball. Did the runner from first hold up, afraid that was going to be caught?
Yeah, I'm not sure. On a ball like that, she needs to be down there around first because she can always get back. But, yeah, I like it. They put on base hit. Got Rivers J, who had a base hit her first at bat. So Bulldogs got something going again. Got runners at first and second. I'm really surprised they didn't lay the ball down there. 0-1's you count. Foul ball. Oh, 2's you count. To Jay. Oh, 2's you count. Nobody out. Jay at the plate. Sal in the circle. 0-2 count. Change up. Misses. 12 is now your count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball's going to be hit to Jayla Sykes. Lead runner at third is out for the first out of the inning. Great play, Jayla. All right, brings up Becca Castillo. Had a base hit her first at bat. They come out of the box swinging. All right, got runners at first and second. Lundy at second, Maury at first. Castillo in the box. Ball 1. 10's you count, 1 out. 3-2 ball games. Hernando Tigers over your Clarkdale Bulldogs. Ball's going to be popped up to your second baseman for the second out of the inning. 2 down. On top of the third inning. Brings up Anna Larkin Villar. She was hit by a pitcher first at bat. I think she was hit on change up down. Kind of rolled and hit her foot. It is what it is. She took first. Big out here early. Swing and a miss upstairs. Oh, 1's you count, 2 outs. It's going to be a base hit to right field. Could have a play at the plate. Oh, we booed it. Runners hosed at second base. Great job, Macy Deaver Boaz, for the third out of the inning. Did it just bounce off of her? I kind of took my eyes off.
It ran all the way up her arm.
Yeah.
Give me just a second to fill all this in.
It is a tie ball game, though. 3-3. We'll be right. Go ahead.
No, give me 1 second. There's a lot to type in here.
That was a mess.
All right, so tie ball game, 3-3 between the Bulldogs and the Tigers. We were at the middle of the third. There was 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, 13 pitches, 1 runner left on. Due up for the Tigers, Higginbotham, Deaver Boaz, and Desmond.
All right, Brent, here we go. Back at the bottom of the third inning. Brings up Olivia Higginbotham. We get Higgy going, we score some runs. She's got to have a really good approach here at the plate. Little girl's that's Meadows, throwing a pretty good game right here. We just got to 0-0 count, look at something we can barrel up. And yeah, that's going to be an infield hit. No way she makes that play on Higginbotham. She boots it at shortstop. She's not throwing her out, but we know that. Brings up Macy Deaver Boaz. If I'm at home and I'm scoring this base hit, like I said, she beats that out before she gets to her glove. I don't know how. I'm not the official scorer, but there's another stolen base. Ball's going to be thrown into center field. All right, so we got 10 as your count. We got runners in scoring position. Higginbotham, the best base runners in Mississippi. Best base runners I've seen, period.
So that steal for Higginbotham is number 16 on the season.
Ball up to Macy. Got an open base here. I'm not sure how well the scouting goes here, but I'm going to tell you what, you don't run into SEC commits, just every day. I would imagine they do know. They don't want to just flick something in there because she'll hit it out there. Even though it's not squirrel season, she'll hit one out of the trees. Two balls and one strike to Macy. Just don't want her doing too much. Just get your hands going, barrel out. Base hit right here, score Olivia, put us back on top. Golly. Ball up.
So, Lee, I knew I was smelling crawfish.
Yeah.
And in the press box room right next to us, they've got a big tray of it.
And they are wearing it out, too. The coaches down here for Newton County, that's a call strike. That ball's up. I mean, you teach your kids to have a good eye, but there again, he's been consistent there, so we see that. So, got to make adjustments. 32 is your count to Deaver Boaz, great two-strike hitter. That ball is hammered down the left field line, somewhere out there, way out there in the parking lot, just foul. Three-two's your count.
Yeah, the catcher wanted that one a little up in the zone too, and I think she missed on it.
Yeah, you don't want her getting her hands extended. Oh, she just
get out of play.
Get out of here. Great base running. How many times you see somebody tag up from second to third on a pop up to your catcher?
Well, and if you noticed, there was nobody covering third.
Okay.
So she was really, really paying attention to what she was doing out there.
All right, brings Callie Desmond to the plate. I've got E2. What did she do? What did she do her last at bat? Why do I have E2? We had a squeeze and
she missed the bunt.
Well, the ball was up. The ball was way up, and there's just nothing we could do there.
So the air was the pop up between the pitcher and the catcher.
That's right. All right, it just popped out of her glove. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. Desmond handles the bat great. The ball was just way out of the zone.
Yeah, not a whole lot the hitter can do about that.
On a straight squeeze, safety squeeze. Yes. All right, that ball is hammered to center field. Going to be out of the yard. That's okay. Hey, make up for it. Hit a bomb. There you go. Great job. There's your Holmes Community College commit. Money well spent on that Ghost OG. Great job, Desmond. She just said she's so smooth. She doesn't have a hole. She's just so smooth through the zone.
That was a beautiful swing. And Mom and Dad are watching. They've already texted about how good the picture is.
That's right. They're nice to us, and good things happen to us. So they talk good about you. So here comes Hayden Hodge. Had a sack bunt her last at bat. Let's see if she can. How about a double right here? Back-to-back hammers. Hit me a missile. Ball's going to be hit to your third baseman. Throws her out at first. Third out of the inning, but we do pick up one. All right, here we go. Back in action. Top of the fourth inning. That's what I like about this team, man. I mean, we squeeze balls up, not a whole lot they can do, and you come back and pound it. So this team can beat you in so many ways. That's what makes it a championship team, and we got a good one right here.
Well, yeah, but we need to put a 0 on the top of that scoreboard in this inning.
Yeah, they're not scared. They come out hacking now. Yeah, we need to throw an egg here. Pretty good pitch. Said it was out. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, and it's impossible for us to tell from where we're sitting.
Swing and a miss, ball down. 1-1's your count. Boy, Desmond just, hammered it. Right there where the batter's eye kind of slides down. It was a no-doubter. We can't really tell how it jumps off the bat here, but when it got up, it was a line drive. She hammered it. 4-3, Hernando Tigers over your Clarkdale Bulldogs. Called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes as you count. Elena Nixon at the plate does have a base hit on the night. Ball out. Evens count. 2-2's you count. I'm sorry.
3-2.
They got 3-2.
Yeah, the scoreboard missed one early.
Gotcha. I lean on that sucker a lot, so I like it when they're right. We need to pitch with a lead right here. Fill the zone up. Let them play defense behind you. Ball's going to be hit sharply to your second baseman. Desmond gobbles it up. He throws to first for the first out of the fourth inning. All right, back to the top. Meadows comes to the plate, does have a base hit on the night, struck out her last at bat. Call strike up. He is going to call it up there. I do think that's the first. I do believe that's the first time this game that we've got the leadoff hitter out. I might be wrong. Every time I looked up, they were on
that's
first.
Right. That's exactly right.
Yeah, he called that one up.
Well, that one was a changeup that floated. I mean, where Hayden caught that was exactly the same spot, but it had come down to that spot to get to Hayden.
Well, we got ones across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 2 strike now. 1 out. Let's get Maddie dialed in. See if we can see that change up. That tough pitch. Ball, he's calling it out. Looks up and out, but two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The leadoff hitter for the Bulldogs. There's old Stanky. That's just dirty. Strikes are out on the changeup. Brings up Taylor Reed.
So that was Sal's first strikeout of the game, but that makes five strikeouts over the 4 innings so far for the Tigers.
And got 2 down.
Tiger
top of the 4th.
Tiger pitchers, that is.
Swing and a miss. Got Reed at the plate. Matty Sal in the circle. Ball's going to be hit up the box. Ozzie comes across. Makes a great play. Throwing the run to get her out at first. Outstanding.
All right, good. That's just what I wanted, is a 0 in that on the scoreboard right there. Your score remains Tigers 4, Bulldogs 3. There were 0 runs on 0 hits, 0 errors, 13 pitches, no runners left. Due up for the Tigers, Seitz. Probably Bertley coming back, and Kirkpatrick.
All right, guys, here we go. Bottom of the 4th inning. We just got to get something going. Approach hadn't just been great at the plate either. You got to set on something. 0-0 count right here. See if Jalen can get on one. Let this ghost eat a little bit. We just – well, you can bet Clarkdale, like I said earlier, they didn't come in here scared at all. They don't care about a ranking right now. They're playing good softball. We just got to come in and make a statement. And we're just not – we're lucky from top to bottom. We're strong. That ball's going to fall in for a base hit unless it's a heck of a play, and it's not. It's going to ease in for a base hit for Jayla Sykes. Going to bring up Bertley Barrett. So you got Sights at first. Bertley Barrett comes to the play. Need a crooked number right here. We need to separate ourselves a little bit. Just don't want them to hang around. Playing a pretty good ball team. I think there was a missed signal right here. If you give Bertley the Barrett, if you give Barrett the bunt or Bertley thinks you give him the bunt, you might ought to double check because we don't pay her to bunt. She handles the bat well enough, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
0-1's you count right here. Count even. 1-1's you count. You got nobody out. Bottom of the 5th inning. 4-3 ball game. Way closer than I want or expected right here. Flipped the changeup up. And if I came back and tried to hit these days, that's the one I'd want to hit because it slows down a little bit. I can see it. All right, 12s you can. A little different approach here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You got nobody. Got sights at first. Probably going to see some movement. Great pitch by Meadows. Change up down. Just got to keep your chin on that a little longer if you're going to try to hit the change up in that situation. Really good pitch there by Meadows. Yeah, that was dirty pitch. Going to bring KK Kirkpatrick up. She had a base hitter last at bat. Big situation. Had RBI at least 1, I think. It's your leadoff on. We got to score. And normally we do. Tens you count. Now 1-1, foul ball on the first baseline.
Yeah, we're too far away to really tell what kind of velocity the pitcher has, Meadows. But it appears our batters are kind of moving up in the box.
Yeah. That's just something.
It's either that or because of the high pitches, we're moving up in the box to make it even higher.
Well, I think some of them move up and around and foul ball again. I just couldn't stand it. I like to be at the back of the box when I hit. I didn't care. And I'm definitely not comparing myself to this guy. Pete Rose said he moved a lot. So it's just you're different. Yeah. I didn't like moving. I like getting back there and staying back so I could see the ball. I mean, if you're at the back of the box, that's 2 foot longer. You can see the ball. Ball's going to be hit into right field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Seitz is not going to slow down. She's going to end up on third. Ball slips away. Seitz is going to score on the play. It's going to be a
single
and they throw it around a little bit. We do score. 5-3 ball game. Good guys. So that's the second hit for KK. Got to get her going. Hey, Madison York had one of those. She had one of those punt doubles her first time up. Hey, hit it where they ain't. You get her hot. Like I said, Madison York been hitting balls right at people. She's over a 400 hitter last year for the Tigers. Helped us get down to Hattiesburg. And one of the main reasons we were there because she was banging it all year. Got KK at third, 1 out. 5-3 ball game. Tigers over your Bulldogs. 10s you count, ball up. Got 1 out. Swing and a miss. Good hack. 10s you count, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Just pulled off of it just a little bit. I'm going to tell you what, she looks good in the box. I can't tell what she's doing. She pulled off that pitch a little bit, but I'm telling you, she looks good in the box. She's going to get hot. She's going to hit for the Tigers. Watch. Ball down. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Counts even, 1 out. Foul ball down the right field line. Out of play. 2-2s you count, 1 out. Called strike. Just kind of froze her. I'm not going to say a great pitch. York set back a little bit. She could have banged that. That ball's up around her chest. All right, back to the top. Katie Gentry comes to the plate. Need to score this run on 30. KK needs in here. We need to plate KK. Katie Gentry. All-state player from last year. She's a sophomore this year. Just had an unbelievable year for us. That ball's going to be hit sharp to your shortstop, just right at her. Head gum. Right at her. Good play by your shortstop for the third out of the inning.
All right, your score is now Tigers 5, Bulldogs 3. There was 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, 18 pitches, 1 runner left. 2 up for the Bulldogs is Ellington, Lundy, and Mowry. All right, we're back for the top of the 5th. The hitter for the Bulldogs is Delaney Ellington, the second baseman. She walked in the first, struck out in the second. Fouled off to the right side. Oh, nice pitch, just a little outside. Lee, you got a 1-1 count.
We got Ellington up.
Yes.
All right, 2 balls, 1 strike. Boy, very disciplined at the plate. They look. Just can't get behind these hitters. You got to leave it out over the plate sometimes if you do. Just get ahead early. 2 balls, 1 strike. Then you can throw that. Had a lot of movement there. I can see that from here. And we're at a weird angle. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got nobody out. Top of the 5th. Game was moving on, kind of slowed down a little bit. Ooh, that ball is laced down the first base line. Fair ball. You couldn't have took it down there and thrown it in a better spot. Good attempt by Olivia Higginbotham. It was just hit on her line, hit on her rope, as they say. That brings up Lundy, Mackenzie Lundy. Had a base hitter last at bat. Had a long single. All right, 10's the count. Macy eased out there to discuss what we're going to eat after this game.
Nukes, McAllister's.
I'm due for some
Chick-fil-A.
Mexican. It's going to be late. Let's get a win. 5-3 ball games. Way too close. Called strike. A lot of movement there. 1-1 you count. You got nobody out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that pitch is Maddie's screwball, and it's quite effective on a right-hander.
And then she's got that other cartoon pitch. She calls that out. He called that out. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's a tying run at the plate. You got to do something here. Good for the Tigers. Well, she just looks like she knows what she's doing there in the box. Oh, it's going to be a line drive. Kind of got in her kitchen a little bit, down to Olivia. Flies out for the first out of the inning. That's a big out. That little kid, that little girl can hit. Abby Mowery comes to the plate. Ball's going to be hit sharp to Macy. Second, cross, 2. There's your double play again. That's becoming the norm for the Tigers. Really good hands by Desmond Hay, and kind of slipped out of her hand a little bit, and then she just re-gripped and hosed her. Ball hit hard. Great play. 5-4-3 double play.
All right, score is still Tigers 5, Bulldogs 3. There were 0 runs on 1 hit, 0 errors, 10 pitches, no runners left. Due up for the Tigers, Higginbotham, Deaver Boaz, and Desmond. Let's score some runs.
All right, back at it. Bottom of the 5th brings Olivia Higginbotham to the plate. Did have her hit her last at bat. Not calling anything up, so I'm going to assume that was out. I thought it was up and out. 1 ball, 0 strikes. Meadows throwing a heck of a game for the Bulldogs. Ball down.
So we've had 2 in this game, 2 double plays in this game?
Have we?
Was there 1 early?
Hold
on a second, I'll tell you.
I was thinking that was the only one.
You're probably right.
Yeah, that was it.
Well, that would be the 8th double play of the season.
Wow, I'm telling you, it's difficult to do. As short as the bases are, it's difficult to do. Now, she hammered the ball the 3rd. But 5-4-3 is tough in softball.
Well, and in comparison, according to Max Preps, the national average is only 2 so far this season.
Got you. There we go. There's where we start winning ball games. You know, you got Higgy on with nobody out. Get some movement here. 5-3 ball game. You don't have to give up out. She's probably you're going to see some movement here. That ball's way
gone.
out of here. Bye. She just hit another Boaz. See ya.
That hit the building.
Yeah. That's why Arkansas came down there and gobbled her up, because she can bang it. Just left it out over the plate. I'm going to tell you what, that's about the first pitch that she's left out over the plate, too. She's throwing a heck of a game.
I mean, the one that Desmond hit out was one that was a fat pitch right down the middle as well.
Yeah.
That one right there, I think they might have to do a repair on the metal siding of that building out there.
Yeah, she's got it up a little bit. And Macy just can't make a mistake with Boaz, Deaver Boaz, that is. That ball's hit a long way. Very strong kid. She shook my hand earlier today, and I'm like, good God, man. It's like a grown man. But you don't see those caliber players much. It's tough. How many SEC commits you get? Just a great player. You got a Holmes Community College commit right here. Just bang one earlier.
Yeah, they're really going to love having her. She's such a versatile player.
I am very impressed with Meadows, though. All right, 7-3 ball games. 7-3 ball game. Bottom of the fifth inning. Very good changeup by Meadows. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball's going to be hit down the third baseline foul.
That would appear to be another little off-speed pitch because she was way out in front on that.
Yeah, she's spinning it good. I mean, and we're at a bad angle. I can't see a ton, but I know I'm impressed. What year is she?
The pitcher?
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Ball's going to be popped up to your first baseman for the first out of the inning. All right, brings up Hayden Hodge. Grounded out to your third baseman. Last at bat. Sacrifice bunt, her first at bat. See if we can get a base runner right here. Hit something hard. 7-3 ball game. Ball up. 10's your count. 1 out. 7-3. Finally broke loose a little bit, Brent. I was nervous. Playing a good team.
It's not over yet. Let's score some more.
Ball's going to be popped up to your first baseman. That is a pet peeve of mine. You got a 0-0 count, 10 count. You don't pop up to the first baseman. You get your hands going and get the barrel out. I don't care if it's my kid or somebody else's. You just don't do that. That's not a good approach there with an 0-0 count. All right, we got 2 outs. Brings Jayla Seitz to the plate. Jayla had a base hitter last at bat. Ball up. Ball's going to be popped up to your shortstop. You know, last night and tonight, we're popping a lot of balls up that we just normally don't.
All right, Lee. Another good inning for the Tigers, though. Your score is now Tigers 7, Bulldogs 3. We're at the end of the fifth. There were 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, 15 pitches, no one left on base. Due up for the Bulldogs, Jay, Castillo, and Vollert.
All right, back in action, 7-3 Tigers.
All right, Lee, I finally found it. Mallory Meadows, the pitcher for the Clarkdale Bulldogs, is a senior.
She is a senior. Ball's going to be hit over the outstretched Desmond for a base hit, right center field. That was Rivers J. Second hit of the night. Castillo comes to the plate.
Yeah, and Lee, you mentioned it earlier. Clarkdale has gotten a runner, the leadoff batter on every inning except for.
I think it was last inning. She's going to be hosed at second.
Yeah.
Great job, Hayden. Got some movement. Throws her out at second base.
What was the pitch call?
I don't know. I looked away. The ball was up, I think. Pop out to the first baseman. You better do something good if I'm coaching. I got one down. I don't think she swung, but I thought it was a pretty good pitch.
Yeah, I don't know that she did either, but I'm also pretty sure the first base umpire was not paying attention.
All right, so we got 10 as you count, one out.
Yeah, they're not keeping up. What does he say down there? 1-2? Yeah, I think he says 1-2.
There we go. He got it corrected then. 12's your count, one out. He ain't called a for real. He never says up. He just says out, which.
Well, because all the ones up are strikes.
Yeah, that's right. 22's your count, one out. Ball down. Counts full. All right, 2-0's you count, two outs. 7-3 ball game. Called strike. Really good pitch on the inner half of the plate. Foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Change up. Terrible call. That was a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. I think it just, I don't know what it did to him, but that's a strike. Foul ball. I got a full count, 2 outs. Voller at the plate. Vollar. I think I.
O-R.
Is it OR? Foul ball down the first baseline.
Vollor.
Ball's up, lost her. So 10 trots to first base on the walk. All right, brings up Elena Nixon. Nixon had two RBIs in the first on a base hit. Ball's going to be hit to your right field. Or hit is pretty good.
Good adjustment
Yeah,
by,
it was.
by York.
Drops her hip, turns around, comes back and catches the ball. Third out of the inning.
Well, she did what you're supposed to do on that. She didn't run in first. She went back. Then she could come back in on the ball. All right, so we are now through the middle of the sixth. Your score is still Tigers 7, Bulldogs 3. There was 0 runs on 1 hit, 0 errors, 16 pitches, 1 runner left on. Due up for the Tigers, Barrett, Kirkpatrick, and bat of the season.
I am not sure. Check swing, foul ball. Ball's going to be popped up out of play on the right field line. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Change up down. 22's your count. You got nobody out. Swing and a miss. I got KK coming to the plate. Had 2 hits on the night. Ball 1 out. be a foul ball. Evens your count, 1-1. Ball's up. He said it was high then. It was.
It was. It was.
Hey, don't think KK won't hack it one up around her chin. Hit it off the wall. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball up. 31's your count. 1 out. The bottom of the 6th inning. Ball's hit sharply to the shortstop, gobbled up, throws her out at first. Barreled it up, hit it hard right at her.
All right, Bella Adams now comes to the plate for Madison York.
I know Bella came in against South Haven, hit a double off the wall, correct?
Yeah, she's got 5 at-bats, a 400 average, 500 on base, 2 hits, 1 single, 1 double in varsity.
Right, base is empty. You got 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. Ball up. Called strike.
I don't know about that one.
Not a pitch you want to swing at with a.
Well, that would be
1-0
that
count.
would have been your pet peeve if she had swung at that.
Yeah. Ball down. Three-one count to Bella.
Oh, my. Did he call a swing?
He had to call it a swing.
Yeah, because it was way
Yeah, it's
up
way.
and
They
out.
hit the lady on the 3rd row up here. I'm not sure what he's looking at.
Well, I think he must have called the swing.
Yeah, it's just easier to check that. Called. Yeah, you got to swing at that. That ball's right down the middle.
All right, we are now through the end of the 6th. Your score remains Tigers 7, Bulldogs 3. 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 errors, 17 pitches, no one left. Due up for the Bulldogs, Meadows, Reed, and Ellington.
All right, Brent, win this inning, we'll go eat Mexican or eat somewhere. All right. This is Meadows back up, correct? It is.
Yes.
Senior for the Bulldogs. Ball's going to be hitting a great play by
Oh, she hurt.
Deaver Boaz, I'm not sure that her left shoulder didn't come out. I'm not sure. Great play. Infield single by Meadows. Hopefully she just hit it wrong.
Well, she was completely stretched out, so she could have knocked the wind out of her. Hopefully it's no other issue.
Yeah, it just looked it looked like that shoulder. Well, they're laughing, so. She raised her hand and said, I just made a great play.
Well, and we've seen her make that play several times already.
Right. Great play by Macy. Second hit of the night by Meadows with 2 burgers in between.
Well, once again, for the 6th out of 7th time, their leadoff batter reaches.
Yeah, they don't have a problem swinging it. No, we gave them a few, but. Mike Taylor Reed comes to the plate. We're hunting 3 outs. They're chasing 4 runs right here. Called strike.
That was a good-looking pitch right there.
Yeah.
Right exactly where she wanted it.
7-3. You don't want to do too much on the bases right here unless you just got extremely good base runner, and it helped out. Hayden threw the girl out by about 3 steps a while ago. But we'll see. Swing and a miss. One, two's your count. You still got nobody out. Great changeup. She just pulled the string on it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled it off. I think that's exactly where she wanted it.
It was exactly where she wanted. It was probably within an inch of the screwball that he called for a strike. I mean, well, it was probably a fastball. Screwball would have gone the other way.
Yeah, she did not. She did not chase there. You're going to see a changeup right here. Ball's going to be popped up to your shortstop. It falls in between for a base hit. Coach Witten's not going to like that. That's got to be caught by somebody. Ball stayed up there a long time. All right, 7-3 ball game. Bulldogs got a little something going right here. You got runners at first and second. Back-to-back had an infield hit. And then that. All right, ball 1. We need an out, Brent. This team battles at the plate. Ah, 2-0's your count. Not going to be anybody in the bullpen down there that I can see. No.
Yeah, I can't even see the bullpen.
20's your count. Just got to fill the zone up right here and make a play. Called strike. Really good pitch there. Great play coming in by Desmond. For the first out of the inning. Runners do advance to second and third. We got one out. They mean nothing, but they scare me over there. Let's see if we can get an out right here. Pretty good hitter coming to the plate right here.
Yeah, she lined a hit into left, and then ground ball to second, and
flew out to your first base.
That's right.
Foul ball. Another ball hit to Desmond. Don't score a run, but she's going to be out. Run means nothing. Out means tons. All right, Mowry comes to the plate. Does have a hit on the night. Hit into a double play her last at bat. Got 2 outs. Top of the 7. 7-4 ball game. Tigers over your Bulldogs. Ball's going to be hit to Macy. Strong throw to first. She's out. Ball game. Came in, did what we need to do, Brent. I'll tell you what, it was a little closer than I expected. We left some runners out.
Well, yeah, I agree. But we finally turned it on, especially with the 2 home runs from Desmond and Deaver Boaz. All right.
Well, that's kind of what great teams do. They just find a way to win.
That's right. All right, so the Bulldogs scored 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and another 1 in the seventh for 4 runs on 11 hits, and they committed 2 errors. The Tigers scored 3 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 2 more in the fifth for 7 runs on only 7 hits, and we committed 1 error. Pitching for the Bulldogs, Meadows went all 6 innings, gave up 7 hits, 7 runs, 3 of those earned, walked 2, struck out 5, and gave up the 2 home runs. Kate pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Matty Sal comes in and goes the final 5 for the win, gets 7 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts.
Got an early one in the morning.
Yeah, early, yes, but it's 11 o'clock. So.
Oh, we start at 11?
Yeah.
It's early for me. I don't want to get up early.
Yeah, we play Union at 11 right back here on Newton County's field.
Good deal. See y'all in the morning.
Thank you.